Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The purpose of my videos is to educate and wake up Jehovah's Witnesses. Today we're going to be talking about Moses. There is an issue of Jehovah's Witnesses Bible claiming that Moses wrote six books of the Bible, and one of their publications and research on the internet proves that Moses only wrote 5 books of the Bible. So let's go to the Bible. Let that be the first proof. Deuteronomy 34:5. So Moses, my servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. He was able to finish his last chapter, or his last book, which later on they put chapters and verses and all that, but his last thing he wrote, they call it Deuteronomy. He was able to write his own death. So I wanted to get more proof. I Googled, name the books of Moses. Well, I didn't go in full detail, but you see, it says 5 books of Moses. That's only just one search. Here's another one. 5 books of Moses. Another one. 5 books of the law were written by Moses. 5 books of Moses. See, there's so much proof that people have done to prove, even with common sense, to know the 5 books of Moses. So Jehovah's Witnesses, even with common sense, you can't disagree with that. In this book, this means everlasting life. Now, it means by taking the knowledge of this book, you will gain accurate knowledge, wisdom, and everlasting life. Right? You can tell who wrote it. The Watchtower. Copyright 1950. On page 72, we go all the way down to the bottom. It says right here, the writings of the book of Moses in its 5 sections, now known as Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. 5 books. There is no 6th book mentioned here, Jehovah's Witnesses. But why is the 6th book is in your own Bible? Your Bible. Go all the way to the back, page 1662. Here, you'll see the 5 books, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So you could say, well, he's wrong. It's showing 5 books. Oh, am I wrong? Let's go all the way down to Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Oh, look at Job. Jehovah's Witnesses, I'll zoom in Job real good. Who was the author? Moses. Where did he wrote this book? the wilderness. What year? 1473. Okay, let's look at Numbers and Deuteronomy. That's the year 1473. 1473. Now here's the question, Jehovah's Witnesses. If he died there in that land, and he wrote the last book of Deuteronomy, and the next book is here, is Joshua, the one who took the Jews over the land, the other land, over the river of Jordan. So how could a dead man wrote the book of Job, in this case Moses, who the one who died, how could he wrote the book of Job when Joshua took his place after his death? And two, if this Bible was inspired by God, why would book of Job down there by its date, wouldn't it be up here between well, let's make it a playground. Wouldn't it be above Numbers, below Numbers? Because we know it can't be after Deuteronomy, because the next book is Joshua. So Jehovah's Witnesses, I hope this is enough proof to show you if the Bible and your religion is from God, why isn't the book of Job is where it's supposed to be? Now, the reason why it's not Jehovah's Witnesses, because God is not the one controlling you. God is not behind you. It's this little bitty flag is what's controlling you. The information you get from your governing body. You are being scammed. You being turned into a mindless drones, a Borg, because you are not thinking for yourself. You're not allowed to ask questions or anything. I know, because when I start asking questions, that is wrong in the elders' eyes. Because one, elders can't give you questions because answers to your questions because they don't know it. These men are not inspired by God. Neither your governing body. These kids wasted their lives and they're carrying the flag of Satan. Flag of Satan. Because if that one little bitty lie and many more lies is in your Bible, that's not the flag of God, of true worship, true knowledge. It's a flag of Satan. So they're better off putting the word jwsatan.org. Because Jehovah's Witnesses, you are involved with Satan the devil. And he's your God, Jehovah. Because remember what your governing body says. The name Jehovah is nowhere close to the original name. Nowhere close to the original name. So what are your people now? Since your name Jehovah is not God's name, so does that make you a false worshiper of a God? And you're praying to a false God? And you're going door to door for a false God? Because the governing body knows God's name is not Jehovah. They know that a long time ago. There ain't no different between the Bible students, Latter-day Saints, and the Mormons, and the other religions out there. All they out is to get your money, you to serve them, and keep you away from God and Christ. These videos is to educate people to get out of false religion and start using the Bible, applying the Bible. That's all you need. You don't need Watchtower's literature because it's poison. It's disease. Every time you touch it, it affects your mind, your body, your marriage, your family. It's a disease. You got to get rid of it. That's the only way you can understand the Bible more clearly. Reading the Bible alone is you can understand the Bible. Watchtower is telling you you can't comprehend the Bible because you got to have the governing body. That's the reason why you program not to understand the Bible, because you got the fear that you don't know how to read it. If the Bible wasn't made to be able to understand, why would Christ and God had the Bible written if it was normal people could not understand? Wake up, Jehovah Witnesses. You are in a Borg of these stupid men call themselves a governing body, and they are controlling you till your death. Thank you and have a nice day.